And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
Third and goal. It's Purdy. Taking off, he'll try. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board.
Holding offense.
So holding is the call. And take that touchdown off the board.
Still 3rd down.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Purdy. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on 4th. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on 4th down is leaning towards settling for 3.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. And this will be from 42 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
Job number 1 on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba ready to get back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Throwing, Darnold. That one on target to Cup. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On play action, here's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Niners offense and Christian McCaffrey getting set for their next possession. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Finding space at the 40. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the 1st down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
A short one there. Caught by Kittle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Caught. This is Ayuk. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Throwing again is Purdy. Now he'll run. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again. You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, it's going to set up 4th down. Now, Kyle Shanahan not happy with that last call, and he's going to put out that red challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
At issue, did the ball cross the goal line? A reminder, it just needs to be the tip of the football just breaking the front of the plane where that white goal line begins. And it needs to be indisputable, which can sometimes be difficult with all those bodies in there.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the visual evidence was there, the challenge a good one. He did, in fact, break the plane of the goal line, and that is a touchdown. Moody now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. On the return, here's Sims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The tight end Fant in motion. They'll go play action with Darnold. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this
Y'all
play, he's
Cowgirls
up there at
wish
the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and
Junior
takes him down for a negative play.
A tough
JX
spot here. 3rd
to
and
UQ.
long. To throw
Listen,
again
buddy.
is Darnold. They'll try to set
Don't
up a
get
screen
mad
there with
because
Walker. And a good
I'm a
short
Cowboys
tackle right
fan.
there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker.
Well, half of my whole family is. We're a
It's a pretty good
Cowboys
effort there on
fan.
3rd and long. Initially, I really
And
thought
you
that
telling
screen
me
was lined
that
up pretty well,
y'all
and he had a chance
Cowgirls
to pick
wish.
up the
What do
first
you mean by
down.
that? Because we
But
won?
credit to
Are
the
you mad
defense.
because
It was
we?
the pursuit and running to the
Because
ball.
they
Able to
not
stop
we
him just
they
short.
beat the
He's got
Eagles.
the connection there.
Hey,
Got
hey,
this
I ain't gonna
in.
lie to you. I was expecting the Eagles to win. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting the Eagles to win, but they got their ass whooped. They put belt to ass, bro. Cowboys put belt to ass on the
They'll
Eagles.
break the huddle.
I cannot
Coming up
lie.
now for
I'm not gonna
1st
lie to you.
and
I
10.
was rooting for the Eagles to win. Because, you know, Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley and Devontae Smith and, you know, all of them. And A.J. Brown as well. Now, I was kind of surprised they didn't even win the game. But it is what it is.
That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Y'all don't have to take it so seriously. This is just a gameplay. It's not real life. It is a gameplay. You understand it's a simulation of a gameplay that's going to happen in real life. I don't know if they're going to win. I don't know if the Cowboys are going to win in real life. But the Eagles versus the Cowboys is in real life. It's going to happen week 1 of the NFL. Week 1. It is just a simulation. This is not real life. Do not take it seriously, because I'm not. You know what I did you guys want to know when I responded to this guy? I put ha ha ha, a smiling emoji, because it's just the game. Do not take it seriously for something that you're not creating. It is my content. You should not be taking nothing seriously. You should be laughing, joking. And that's what I'm going to take it as. I'm not going to take it seriously. I'm not going to get upset because it's a joke. You got to learn how to take a joke, buddy. This is a game. This is not real life.
Now just a field goal behind.
And another thing, this is not me playing this game. Stop texting me on Instagram saying you suck. I'm not playing. It is a computer versus computer, CPU versus CPU. This is not me playing at all. I am watching and recording and putting this on YouTube. I am not playing this game now whatsoever. Neither. All these games I've been recording, I've not been playing them. It's CPU versus CPU. Thank you. Love y'all.
Purdy works out of the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So Kittle comes in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. A tight end in motion now. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. Not much there, maybe a yard. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. Again, it's McCaffrey. And there's defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. They'll drop to throw. Finding his tight end, Farrell.
It all comes down to this, Mike. I mean, barring something crazy happening, they just don't have enough timeouts to get the ball back again. So, fourth down, gotta have it. Keep your hopes alive. After what's been a great game, the final moments, it all comes down to this play.
Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. Darnold. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now Seattle will use the final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Now, a big third down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
All right, y'all. One of my videos that I'm dropping is coming out in a couple of minutes, and this one is going to drop in a couple of hours. So y'all might get it. Y'all might get it at midnight. You might get it at 1. All right, bro. Thank you. Trying to do my outro. Thank you. You guys go make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, the like button, turn on the notifications, and I will probably take a break tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know. I'm really in love with this, y'all. I told y'all this last year, bro, that we're gonna start being way more consistent on this channel. Well, this is the only channel I have now, but I told y'all, and I'm living up to my word, and we're not stopping. We're on the road to 1 million. 1 million. 1 million. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, watching my videos, bro. Now people want to start supporting me even more because I'm getting bigger. That comes with it. People are commenting on my videos, as you should. Thank you for doing that, and I appreciate y'all. Love, love, love. Jolly good out.